Hey everybody, Jason here with the Creek Life Outdoors again. Today I want to be trimming some trees along our creek bank. They're hanging out over where I normally go and mow. I like to keep down beside the creek bank good and mowed during the summertime when the grass and weeds are growing, just so we can ride down through there. Some friends of ours cut most of our fields for hay. So I only keep a small little section around the field, usually cut like that. And there's a lot of tree limbs hanging over right now, and it's kind of pushing me away from the creek bank some. So I've got the tractor all loaded up. Let me show you what I've got on here today. All right, so I made a couple little adjustments to my chainsaw holder since I made that video. So if you haven't seen this, check out my DIY chainsaw holder video. So one other thing I added too was a place to put my chainsaw bar oil. And I just made an old PVC pipe. I drilled some holes down here so I could run through and screw into the side of the chainsaw holder, and it just fits right there, and it fits snug, and I've kept it there. And another thing I did was for my scrinch, I made just a little holder, so that's worked well so far. And I may make another holder right in here somewhere for my chainsaw chain sharpener. Yeah, so I didn't have any of those nice Colpin, gun grip holder things. And my wife plays violin and cello, and she had some holders that she didn't use anymore. She's got a different way to store her instruments now. These things have been in the basement probably 10 years. And so I use those as grips, and they are super strong. They're made of steel, so they're all welded together, and they have little rubber grips on the outside, and it works. And so all I do is, I got some of these Night Eyes little rubber grips. All I do is wrap it around this handle up here, and that keeps my brush cutter from flipping around. Anyway, I've got my pole saw on here today, so I'll be using the pole saw more than anything today. And I really need to make a rack for this tractor for the pole saw as well. I have one on my L3240, carries this pole saw really well. I need to throw one up here on the rocks for the pole saw as well. It is the hardest thing to figure out how to carry on a tractor. If some of y'all have come up with a creative idea to carry a long pole saw like this on a tractor or otherwise, hey, shoot me a comment, shoot me a link to a picture or something. I'd love to see, get some ideas. I'd rather have actual pictures of somebody that's done something. I've heard ideas of ways to mount it, but I really like to see how other people do things. So let me know in the comments. gotta go tighten up my chain. If you're cutting, yeah, I'm not a professional at all, but if you're cutting and when you let off the trigger, that chain just keeps going, free rolling like crazy, your chain's getting loose. So your chain should come to an easy stop, not make it hard for it to go when you pull the trigger. Not that tight, but tight enough that it'll stop on its own, you know, fairly quickly when you let off that trigger. Like I said, my chain's getting where when I let off the trigger, it just freewheels on around. So that tells me my chain's getting loose. Not too bad, but if I keep going on this little stuff that gets in there and grabs it, these little vines and small limbs, it'll yank that chain off pretty quick. So all I'm gonna do is loosen up this nut, take my scrunch, and it don't need much, just a little bit. Hey, so I think I've got most everything that I wanted to get today. Wasn't a big job, just something I wanted to do before everything started growing real hard in the spring and summer. Like I said, I like to get along this this creek bank a little closer with the mower and the bush hog. Hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. I enjoy hearing from y'all. Y'all keep watching. Appreciate y'all.